Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout 4. As you can see, we're outside of Good Neighbor. Today we're gonna do the quest, the Battle for Bunker Hill. Just a quick update. I've been doing some off-screen building. I cleared thicket excavations again because I noticed it was infested with raiders again. Nothing too special there. I did level up. I put that point in explosives rank 1. And that's pretty much it. Another update about my gear. I got myself a knife instead of the Insanity's sword, and the main reason for it is that the sword had a medium swing speed, which means that if you use it out of fats you will get a lot of blocks, which makes it kinda impractical to use it without fats, and that's not really what I wanted. I will at some point revert back to the sword, especially when we're rocking power armor, because I think a knife and power armor looks still a bit silly, but there's that. I took the knife from Vex, which is a companion you can add with a mod. This one is a bit stronger than the sword, I think, and I just took the fats enhancing off the sword and put it on this one. I also experimented a bit with the Synth Gen 2 relay grenades, just to see what they would do. Anyway, the reason why we're here at Good Neighbor is that I noticed I got low on 5.56 ammo and I wanted to restock, but every single time I get to Good Neighbor there's this encounter with a person who wants to talk to us, so until I do that I can't restock in Good Neighbor, which is really annoying. So we're gonna get that out of the way first, get some ammo. I'll probably take the hit on my caps reserve, which is okay. And then we get started on the battle for Bunker Hill. So I'll see you inside of Good Neighbor. There we go, and we get ambushed.
How you doing, killer? Arms tired from all that digging? You know, my strong room is surprisingly empty now.
If you remember, we did the dig with Bobby No-Nos and we killed his little pet, Fahrenheit. I guess he's kinda pissed off.
What? Not hiding behind your little pyro bodyguard? Oh wait, you can't. Because I killed her.
Oh, the newcomer kills one of my people. Now you think you got the biggest stomping boots? Okay, let me lay it out for you. No one steals from me. But I gotta admit, you and Bobby pulled one hell of a job. Almost makes me wish I had done it myself. Now, if it was just the money, I'd rough you up, break a few bones, and then we'd be square once you paid me back. But you killed Fahrenheit. That means blood for blood. Fortunately for you, I'm short on muscle, and Bobby was the brains. You track her down, put a knife in her, and get back my, let's say, 1,000 caps, and we'll pretend this was all a misunderstanding.
Oh, great.
I don't have time to run your errands for you.
Oh, take all the time you want. But you got a debt hanging over you now. You feel me? I'll be waiting for you to pay up. Bobby's smart, but not half as smart as she thinks she is. She's been having all her new tidings of wealth shipped to a building in South Boston. That's where you'll be heading. Now go.
Confront Bobby. Okay, well, like I said, we don't have really time for that. We just came here for the damn ammo, so... Howdy Cleo, long time no see. These are expensive, so I only take what I really need. Let's see. It was still a decent amount, I guess, but like we saw in the glowing sea, it's pretty good idea to have a healthy reserve. I'll just sell him some of these in return because I don't really use them, like, ever. What else can we give you? We can give you those. I need about 500-ish. We can do that. There. Good enough. Alright, with this out of the way, let's go to Bunker Hill and talk with the courser that's supposed to meet me. So, I'll see you in a bit. You also may have noted I still have Kate with me. I pondered to take Piper, but I think we need to report back into the Institute afterwards, and Piper is still a bit scared of the Institute, so that's the reason why I stuck with Kate for now. Anyway, let's talk to the Scorcher.
Hey, X4.
I've been waiting for you.
The what now?
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Well, shooting it is. Are those raiders? I'll be right with you. I just have to drop some raiders, it seems. And judging by the sound of that, we got super mutants. Oh, this is gonna be one hell of a party. Can't be bothered to loot, really.
Payday.
Alright, let's go. Oh, it's the flying bombs again.
Can't pick this.
Locked, obviously. Right. Come on, come on. There we go. So let's stick on the Scar. Now what I really want is find a Gauss rifle. Let's stay here for a second while there's not a lot of noise. Now I can move freely between all these factions because they are all still pretty much aligned with me. Brotherhood won't shoot at me, Railroad won't shoot at me, and well, obviously the super mutants will, but apart from the one doggy I didn't see any. So let's check these bodies real quick.
Let's keep away from this thing. Looks like it's gonna fall over any second now.
Gauss rifle. I'll take that armor too. Oh, he died. Alright, let's go find these synths. Bubblegum, nice. And money.
The heck? What
What's
was
that noise?
They came with us. Great. Let's just ignore these guys for now. Let's see if we can get a Gatling laser. That would be nice. He has a minigun, don't need that. Since we're hidden, we can kill these guys. Attack. He has money, I think. Yes, I'm shooting my own troops, I know. Where did he go? There's one. pulse rifle. It's kind of confusing with all the different factions running across from each other, but you had the money. What? He had another one?
Damn it, why can't this just be over?
Come on. And he also had money. Kind of a shame that we didn't find a Gatling laser. Yeah, I don't carry much more, so...
Scared?
I cannot allow these attacks to continue.
Mark 22, Mark 22.
You hear that?
Oh yes. We'll definitely be taking that with us. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Kate, would you like to carry some stuff?
Let's do this.
Dishes. Alright, you can take the heavy stuff. I picked up 5. Ooh, nice. These guns, if you mod them a little bit, they are worth a lot of money. And Kate can't carry anything either. Okay, guess we're done looting then. Deal with the escape zones.
Why bother? That's just garbage. Toss it.
We can do that.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
I'm going to let you go. No, we're not.
F633. Initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Wow, how do I know those from memory?
All right, Synth.
Please.
Why don't you want to go back?
I don't know. I wanted my own life, I guess.
You're a damn robot. You're not going anywhere.
C322. Initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257. Initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
Speak with father in the ruins of CIT. You better be more polite the next time we meet X4, because
What's that noise?
I don't like it.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Whatever. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute.
Don't give me orders, Sin.
Upon your return,
Seriously.
and good work.
Just noises.
Alright, let's take a little shortcut over here. Oh, right, I'm pretty much overloaded as it is. Do you have a Gatling laser? Laser rifle. Yeah, that's not good enough for us. One more shot. Laser rifle. Damn it.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Well, judging from the battle that took place here, that seems a bit
So that's
accurate.
it, huh?
No, great. It is so loud. Anyway, let's check our log real quick. Speak with father in the ruins, which would be over there. I'm gonna fast travel there, I'll see you in a second. That's the target. Haven't really been inside before, I guess.
Hostile
sensor reading detected.
Is someone present?
Someone there!
The
Institute. You
Institute.
must die!
Green stuff.
Face me, you coward! Ah! Wounded!
Alright, let's help these synths out, I guess. There's a legendary somewhere.
Systems offline.
Where is the legendary? He could be above us. Move.
Institute sim.
What? Scared already?
There he is. Okay. If you could open up on him, that would be great. Well, at least I marked him so I know where he goes. Can we go up here? Yes, there's a staircase.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
While we're here, might as well have a quick look around. Nothing too interesting. I really want that legendary to drop. There he is.
Attacking enemy.
I was just getting warmed up.
Well, that was a bit underwhelming, to be honest. Hunting rifle of violence. And it has this weird bug again that it shows my own gun. But I guess it's just a sniper rifle with the violence mod on. Yeah, I don't really need that. Not hearing any gunfire, so I just assumed they cleared it. Getting further away from the target.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Well, apparently I am. Oh, that's safe.
Nice.
Okay, we need to get away past this. Can we drop down without dying? Don't think so. Kinda sucks. Alright, we'll take the staircase down again. I said down. And see if we can jump down from here. Yes, we can. Okay, we need to go more east, it seems. Right. There he is.
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
That's a bit harsh, I think, but yeah, things do not look very good outside.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
But why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA. preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
You could have let me out decades ago.
Until I became director, I had no idea you were there. And after, there was initially no logical reason to do so. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts.
Not cool, dude.
Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
Not really.
The Courser could have handled it on his own. It was a waste of my time.
I disagree. It's important that you understand the work that is necessary to maintain the Institute. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
I can wait all day for you to gotcha, you bastard!
Really? Dude, we have a meeting to attend to. Why are you bugging us? Wow, I failed that shot. Problem is, I can't fast travel as long as we're in combat. So, how unfortunate it is, we have to kill these guys. Where is he? There he is. Anyone else?
On. Now I feel cheated.
I will pick up that legendary stuff though, so let's just equip the jetpack so we can jump down without breaking our necks.
This is what I'm talking about.
Go away. The
Let me know
unyielding.
if you find some spare ammo. Come on, baby! Show me what you've got!
Kate is also pretty good in those special combat moves, but Tori is just better. Not sure why, but that's the way it is. Anyway, we're gonna port into the Institute and see what this meeting is all about, so we'll see you inside. Also, let's hope Kate behaves.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
I could check back up, but then Kate would be lost.
what you need.
Apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Unit X688
Go check that out.
speaks highly of your combat skills.
Yes, sir.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Please,
Can't be serious!
Everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy. You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
I've got the report from Diamond City.
Good. I'll take that from you. I'll let you know when I need you to pick up the next report. That's all for now.
I'm not your errand girl, Dr. Ao.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean, to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth Provisional Government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the Android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.